Marcus Aurelius said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment." There's a silent kind of man who doesn't chase. He doesn't beg. He doesn't broadcast his worth. And yet, he's the one women remember, the one they crave, the one they keep wondering about long after he's gone. In a world screaming for attention, the Stoic man commands it without a word. But why? Why are women, especially in today's complicated emotional world, drawn to emotionally controlled, disciplined, Stoic men? Why does calm detachment seduce more deeply than sweet words and flowers? And what role does modern relationship dissatisfaction play in this shift of desire? This video isn't just about attraction. It's about truth, the psychological truth, the emotional truth, and the Stoic truth behind modern desire. Stay with me as we break this down into powerful, engaging insights backed by ancient wisdom, modern behavior, and emotional depth. By the end, you'll understand why women are emotionally starving in the modern age, what traits trigger deep, primal desire, why the man who walks away always wins, and how Stoicism creates magnetic presence. Let's dive into the mystery of emotional detachment, masculine energy, and the silent power of Stoic men. Emotional starvation in the modern age. We are in an era of constant noise, constant scrolling, constant comparison, and in the middle of this chaos, emotional depth has gone extinct. Most modern interactions are shallow. Most men are reactive, attention-hungry, and emotionally fragile. They overshare, they overpursue, they reveal too much, too fast. And women, especially mature, intelligent women, are starving for depth, for stability, for a man who doesn't flinch. This is where the Stoic man emerges like a ghost from the fog, unbothered, unreadable, undeniable. He is rare, and what is rare becomes valuable. Mature women, especially those who've been through emotional roller coasters, marriages, relationships, betrayals, are not impressed by charm or wealth. They're drawn to certainty, to presence, to a man who is full within himself. The Stoic man doesn't need her, and that, ironically, makes her want him. Calm is the ultimate aphrodisiac. Most men chase. Most men perform. Most men can't handle silence. But the Stoic man understands something deeper. Emotional control is more seductive than emotional intensity. He walks into a room and doesn't need to prove himself. His energy speaks. His stillness is louder than words. Because here's the truth, calm signals strength. In a world full of chaos, the calm man becomes a refuge, a sanctuary, a challenge. He doesn't react when tested. He doesn't fumble to impress. And that calm is intoxicating. Why the man who walks away becomes irresistible. Modern dating often creates men who cling, who overcompensate, who fear loss so deeply they smother connection before it begins. But the Stoic man, he walks away, not out of cruelty, but out of clarity. Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." He knows what he wants. He knows what he won't tolerate. And when something doesn't align with his principles, he detaches. That detachment is shocking, especially to women who are used to being chased. And it triggers something powerful: curiosity, desire, respect. The man who can walk away is the man who doesn't need anyone to complete him. And that, paradoxically, is the man every woman feels compelled to chase. The power of silence in an overstimulated world. Silence is rare, and rare is magnetic. The Stoic man doesn't fill the space with meaningless talk. He listens. He observes. He speaks only when it adds value. And in a world where everyone is yelling to be heard, the one who speaks less, but with power, becomes unforgettable. Women feel this deeply because silence from a grounded man doesn't feel like absence. It feels like presence. It says, I am in control of myself. I don't need to broadcast my worth. The mystery factor. Why she wants to solve you. We are psychologically wired to chase mystery. And Stoic men by nature are mysterious, not because they hide, but because they're not performing. Modern men reveal everything. Their intentions, their plans, their emotions before trust is even earned. But the Stoic holds space. He lets her wonder. He lets her work to earn access. And this triggers a primal need to understand him, connect with him, unlock him. Mature women especially crave this depth because it's not about seduction. It's about emotional weight, why most men fail, and how Stoicism fixes it. Here's the hard truth. Most men are either too soft or too hard. They're either emotionally needy, anxious, and validation-seeking, or emotionally cold, bitter, and distant. Neither is attractive. The Stoic man is different. He is emotionally present, but not dependent. He is warm, but never weak. He feels, but does not get controlled by feelings. This balance is rare, and it comes only through Stoic practice. Morning reflection, voluntary discomfort, emotional journaling, daily detachment, remembering memento mori. Stability is the new appeal. In a collapsing world full of dopamine addictions, broken homes, and emotional chaos, stability is appealing. And the Stoic man is nothing if not stable. He doesn't chase highs. He doesn't spiral when things fall apart. He is the man who says, I will remain calm in the storm. And that calmness becomes an anchor, especially for women who've endured drama, emotional abuse, or superficial love. She doesn't want fireworks. She wants fire, burning steady, deep and real. The modern relationship crisis and the Stoic response. Many modern women are disillusioned. Marriages that felt safe have turned emotionally cold. Social media has created endless options, but zero connection. They're told to be independent, but still crave deep masculine presence. They're surrounded by men, but few who are actually men. And this is where Stoicism becomes powerful, because the Stoic man isn't here to fix her. He's not here to rescue. He's not a savior. He's simply grounded. And in that grounding, she feels seen, respected, and inspired to rise. Finally, how to become that man. 3 actionable habits. 1. Practice morning stillness. Before touching your phone, sit in silence. Reflect. Journal. Ask, what kind of man am I committed to being today? 2. Respond, don't react. In conversations, especially with women, pause before responding. Master the pause. It shows you're not owned by emotion. 3. Embrace detachment. Care deeply, but never cling. Always be ready to walk away from anything that no longer aligns with your peace. If this video helped you see yourself in attraction through the lens of ancient wisdom and masculine power, then subscribe to Stoic Desire. Every video is crafted with purpose. Every word is written to help you evolve into the grounded, magnetic, Stoic man the world is starving for. Control your emotions. Command your presence. Walk like a Stoic. Subscribe. Reflect. Rise.